So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again, man. To close out our reaction session for today, it's your boy MisterJaay, and thank you for tuning in and welcome to the platform. We're gonna talk about a few things happened around, Motherland. Today, yesterday the 12th, there was a march, the June 12th protest march. It's a peaceful march in Nigeria. You dig? There's been a whole lot of things happening in the country. You dig? Shout out to my Nigerian brothers and sisters, man, the fan base. And I mean, hey, you guys, in Africa, you always got to go for what you want. You dig? We, the youths, got to decide to make change. So, rather unfortunate that this is not the same story in different parts of Africa, especially my home country, because there's always that brutal force. Now, you guys, if you remember, there was what we call the Lekki crisis. You dig? And I think students going to study that in years to come in African history. And the police took out cameras from a toll gate, and then they shot and killed live bullets towards protesters. You dig? And that has gone. Nobody has been held accountable. You dig? There's not been accountability for anything. And then there is the end source, man. The source was created by this same president back in the time of Fela Kuti. Ruthless on judicial killings. You dig? They just harass people, corrupt kind of thing, but it's very brutal, repressive arm of the policing system force in Nigeria. So now I think the last kick of the last straw of the camels of the horse's kick. I don't know what you said, but it was the Twitter situation. You dig? So there's been the back and forth situation with Twitter and the regime of Nigeria up to Donald the Orange Lame Duck, the worst president in the history of the globe, not just even America anymore, congratulated because he sides with this type of perversive kind of mindset of thinking, dictatorial, authoritarian kind of nonsense. You dig? So, man, the Nigerian people, they've had it because insecurities is at its all-time high. So they decided to do a match. Everybody from every nook and cranny of Nigeria came out. I'm talking about celebrities, athletes, you dig, professionals, man. They were just matching and protesting this bad governance that is happening. And hey, I'm not from Nigeria. All I can sit back and tell you guys is good luck. And I mean, you guys got to keep steadfastly doing things. And we pray that no African leader should be that bad. It's rather unfortunate that my own country is suffering from that stuff. But all the best. Second thing, man, ladies and gentlemen, there was the recent fight at the Pan-African Parliamentary election, Midran Pan-African Parliamentary. That was an organization created in 2020, in 2000s, you dig, at the Abuja Convention and the 30 Declaration, you dig. Those of you guys who know history, political history of Africa, go check it out. It was created and then it went functional in 2004. And each 3 years, there's a rotative movement of leadership. People go and they meet in Midran, the headquarters in Midran in South Africa. They meet out there and they vote new people to be, to come to place. Now, for some time now, it's always been the French. France has been working its way in Africa since that they want to control to keep only French candidate in a position. So they went to South Africa and there was a no acceptance of no more French candidates because they wanted to change it so that everybody should rotate. I mean, but France always has that ghost hand behind the scene trying to pull shots, and it led to fist fighting, people kicking and screaming and everything like that. It didn't hold, but eventually it held. And then we know about Julius Malema of the ANC in South Africa, man. I think he has his own political party right now, and I mean, and he kicked against it. And this man flat outly just directly told France to stop meddling in the affairs of Africa. I support that. We got to kick against all of these shady kind of things that France is doing. If you look at one of the worst countries in Africa today, are French colonies. I'm talking about worse in terms of governance. Nothing is moving. I mean, the English-speaking colonies and other colonies, at least they have some level of, decency, albeit certain problems happening. You dig? Some of you going to quote Nigeria, but see, it's different. At least there are things that are functioning, even though it's not 100%. You dig? So we gotta kick against it, and I hope that the African Union comes together to select things. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, Namibia, man, received 1 point something billion from Germany in acceptance of the bad atrocities, the genocide shit that they committed in Namibia during their tenure there. Now, this has prompted Botswana also to stand up and demand for money. Now, this is my thing. The German government, through their foreign minister, did apologize, and they did help. I mean, they've been helping and shit like that. Now, my question is this: why is it that in Africa, if European countries are accepting responsibilities for the atrocities they committed during the colonial period, why are some not accepting? Some, like France, we cannot talk about the atrocities of France in Africa amongst its French colonies, the coup d'etats, the civil wars that they create. We talk about the Rwanda genocide situation. France heavily has not even paid nothing for it. We can talk about the situation of Cameroon, Le Maquisard. My French-speaking Cameroon go understand the chopping of heads. A French author wrote about it. You dig? So I'm just saying, if everybody is paying, all these other European powers should pay. Belgium, we're talking about the King Leopold. That this man separated the Congos. You dig? Cutting people's hands. They got